Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Final Fantasy, where last time we cleared out Mount Gulg and lit the second of the 4 crystals. Now, I can't remember what the hell you're supposed to do next. So for now, well, I do know what we're supposed to do next. It's to go to the Cavern of Ice that we've already done and get the Levistone. But we've already done that, so I can't remember what comes next. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head back to Crystal Lake and talk to the sages, see if they have any advice to give us. After we dispatch these filthy wolves. And I adjust this cushion behind my back. Excuse me. That's better. I think like a bit of lower back support. Right, so to get back, we go down here, and we don't go up there. And then we go this way, and have a fight. Good lord, monster encounters at an all-time high in the Crescent Lake area. Sod off. You know what? You can just eat a load of thunder. Tim, cast a spell. Cast a spell, Tim. Thank you. Very good, thank you. If you could have done that a little bit sooner, that would have been lovely. But I suppose that is acceptable. Right. Oh. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Mount Gulg, not here. You too can have some Thundaga. Very good. Right. Before anything else, nap time. Marvelous. Right. I'm also going to fill up on consumables. Because we have loads of money, so we might as well. Hmm. 20's probably fine for those for a minute. Let's sell some of these shitty weapons we don't need anymore either. So we can get rid of the great sword, which was not so great. And the mithril sword, which was not so mithril. And the long sword, which was pretty long. Mithril axe. No, I do not like axes. They're an inelegant weapon for inelegant people. Don't need 2 mithril helms. Don't need mithril gloves. Don't need 2 mithril shields. This is where I upgrade one of the characters to something who can equip all of those things, and I don't have them anymore. That'll do. Just tidy up slightly, at least. Right. Sages, set me on my one true path, please, if I can find the path that leads to you. Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I did the thing in the fire cave. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, the dim light guided my destiny. That about which our entire future revolves. You've heard this speech before. 12 sages are we. Be quiet. Yes, we know we need to head north, where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is cast into flame. Yes. Ah, shit. That was less helpful than I was hoping it would be. Right, let's look at the map. Right, so we are here. We have been here. We've been here. What is that? We've been there. We've been there, because that's Cornelia, isn't it? We've been there. Done all this. Been there, been there. Okay, so where the hell do we go next? So we can't get anywhere up in the north here. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, we can't get anywhere up in the north because there are no docks. So there's nowhere to land. So it must be somewhere we've already been then. Now, a couple of episodes ago, I was kind of convinced that we had to go and see the dwarves, but they didn't seem to do anything. But there was a dude there who said something about a Levystone. So maybe now we've cleared the Cavern of Fire, we can go and get him to do something. Let's work on that assumption for now. We've been joined by a cat, so if you hear any random meowing or whatever, then that is what is happening. I can just turn my keyboard off as well. Right, dwarves. You're a long way this way, aren't you? Yes. Hello, Patty. Patty has spent literally all day and most of last night outside in the garden, where she decides that now is the best time to come and see me. Because that is what cats do. They say, oh, you're doing something. That must mean you're available for cuddles. Stop biting me, wolves. You are no threat anymore. Wondering who's going to be the first to get full-figure damage. I reckon Sam. Just because his hit count is so good. And I think he's pretty consistently putting out slightly more damage than Pierre is. So I reckon he's going to be the first to be over 1,000. And he's doing that with no weapon! No weapon! Because his fists are his weapon. Right, come on, be useful. Alley-ho! Thanks. Have you blended with the Smith in the smithy is? Oh, I can't do the dwarven accents. And I only remember this as soon as I get in here. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to make such a magical sword. The earth is back to its 70 self. Thank you, warriors of licht. And Nerek is a great dwarf, a kind you can really look up to. Have you seen the canal yet? I tell you that Nerek's one leesome dwarf. When it comes to... Shut up. You make the rinse on nitro powder in the castle treasure who sway back when they sealed her up. I don't know why I have to do the head movement when I'm doing a Scottish accent. A bad Scottish accent, I may hasten to add. Well, I've got some Leverstone. But I don't know what to do with it. I am slightly stumped. Let's just have another look around here, see if Nerek has returned. Because he wasn't here last time we looked. Nope. Nope. Hello, Patty. Well, yeah, I'm officially stumped. So rather than waste your time with me running around blindly, I'm just going to take a moment to go and do a bit of quick research, as in look up the answer, and then I'll be right back. So please excuse me. All right. I think I know what we need to do. And I did have a vague memory of it, but it just seems a bit weird that no one has actually... At least I don't remember anyone actually having told us to go and do what we're about to do. I think it's a case of you're supposed to look at the map and see somewhere you haven't been to yet and go and investigate it. I guess. Either way, I know where we're going. Right, so we're heading back towards Crescent Lake, but we are going somewhere different. Why board my ship if you're just going to run away? Is it a case of you just jump on board and you think, oh shit, Warriors of Light, I'd better run away? I've done it again, haven't I? Right, so what we are, I believe, doing is going to Crescent Lake, and then instead of going in all this nonsense up here, we are going south to this little deserty area here. As I say, I don't remember any characters actually mentioning that we should do that. I may have just missed that at some point. In which case, I'm very sorry for frustrating you. But anyway. Right. So, there's the usual Crescent Lake dock. There's the river mouth. And we are going south. No. That is incorrect. Maybe? Is it? I don't know. The deserty bit we need is on the other side of those mountains. Okay, maybe it's not that way. So where else can we go? I'm confused now. But I'm sure we'll figure it out in a moment. And in the meantime, there's lots of sharks to kill. Right, we need to get up there. But we can't park the ship there because ships are big and you can't just hop off a ship. Even though we got a canoe that is clearly suitable for doing just that. Okay, not that way. That felt like just taking out his aggression on that giant. It's, oh, just fuck off. You, good sirs, are cruising for a thundaggering. Lovely. Right. That looks like... Was I just not paying attention? Well, let's make our way around again in that case. And head down here. And down here. And then down to the south here. I'm sure this was... Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Sorry, I can just hear all of you screaming at me. Right, at last. This is the Yukon Desert. And instinctively, they know to hold up the levee stone. And this happens. A giant sandy vagina opens up and swallows them all. But fortunately, there's an airship to catch them. Because this is Final Fantasy and there's always an airship. You obtain an airship. Just like that. Just like in real life. Alright, so now we got an airship. So now we can go wee woo. It's so speedy and fast. Now, the airship is cool because it can go anywhere. However, it can only land on flat grassy bits. And so, particularly when you get up into the northern reaches, which is where we're going now. So you can't land on desert, for example. And you can't land on something that's like half green like this. You can land somewhere like this. So you have to pick your landing spot carefully. And you'll find that it's not quite as convenient as you might initially think, because very often the closest bit of flat green stuff to the place you actually want to go is actually quite a long way away. So, because we've got the airship now and that's effectively opened up the whole world to us, we've now got a lot of choices of things to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to investigate this little archipelago down here, beginning with this hole here. Now these islands are all the dragon caves, where there's a bunch of treasures for starters, and no monsters despite the name. No hostile monsters, I should say. Because there are dragons. Only the truly brave can obtain a token of their courage. I don't know what voice to do for a dragon. Only the truly brave can do it. I don't know, what do you think dragons sound like? Dragons are rich, certainly. Okay. So that clears that one out. Let's have a look in this one now. Hello. Hi. Once, long ago, there was an age when man and dragon lived together. We can make that age come back, little dragon. I believe. Can't land on swampland. Right, Hellfire Chasm. We don't want to go there yet, because that's one of the bonus dungeons. In fact, that is the one we unlocked last time. So, we don't want to go there yet, because we'll get killed. Once, long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. So very long ago. Come here. The dragons of the Cardian Islands have no love of senseless killing. So that is where we are now. I think the Cardian Islands is what they're called. It is a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you are valiant warriors, you should speak with Bahamut, our king. That's right, Bahamut. That Bahamut. Question is, where is Mr. B? You do not fear me. You have some spine in you, human. Is there a load of noise coming from somewhere? Excuse me a sec. I'm sure I could hear some like throbbing bass lines coming from outside or something, but maybe I'm imagining it. Or maybe it's just part of this game. Where haven't we been then? Not been on that big island, have we? The big island I can't find, apparently. Wait, no. Or is it this one I haven't been on? This doesn't look familiar. Long corridor. It's unlimited blade works. This is the chamber of Bahamut, the Dragon King. Mind your tongue. The Dragon King looks within to measure a person's true courage. There you go, Bahamut, with his special extra large sprite. I am the Dragon King, Bahamut. I confer honor upon those whose strength and courage are true. Return to me with a token of your courage. And that's all the hint he gives you. So now we have to go and find a token of courage. Conveniently, I know exactly where to find one. But first, have you spoken with our king, Bahamut? The Dragon King confers a great honor upon the brave. Yeah, that's all very good, but I'd like some more treasure. It is customary for a dragon to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trials, so this is the clue you actually need. There, he must test his mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. So it doesn't send you in there completely blind, it does actually give you a clue, as long as you bother to talk to everyone. The form the token of courage takes changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. Alright, so that's going to be today's job then. And I think this might be the Citadel of Trials. However, it is awkwardly positioned in the middle of a swamp beyond a forest. And thus, we have to park approximately 15 miles away. Because of the way the airship moves, we can't land on any of these bits here. Because that would be much too easy. So we have to park all the bloody way over here. Here, in fact. There we go. And then take a very long walk. While fighting off new enemies. I think what we'll do for today's episode, we will we'll make it to the Citadel of Trials, because we've already been going for half an hour. And this walk's going to take a little while. So we'll make it to the Citadel of Trials today, and then next episode we will clear the Citadel of Trials and see what reward Bahamut has in store for us. Where tigers are poisonous, don't you know? Crit for 35 from Tom. Lovely. Now, you don't actually have to do this quest that we're doing right now, but it's better to do it sooner rather than later, as you'll see when we actually complete it. So if you want to, you can actually skip it altogether and just go chasing after remaining crystals, which is a possibility, but we're not going to do that. Okay, which way do we go from here? Southwest, I think. Whoops. Oh, took it in Hydras in one hit. Very nice. Right, continue down this way, I think. Let's bust out the spells, eh, Tim? Give them some Faraga. Nicely done. You showed that lesser tiger who was the greater. No, this is the incorrect direction. Oh, I figured out what the thumping is. My wife, Andy, is busily clearing out stuff to send to the charity shop. And that involves lifting lots of heavy things and moving suitcases around and going in cupboards and that sort of thing. And I can just sort of hear the bassy thump of that through my headphones. So if you can hear that on the recording, that's what's going on. No, that didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. But I do know that this dungeon takes quite a while, so I am going to pause that here. I'm going to save. And we will pick this up next time for the Citadel of Trials. So, for now I'll just say, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moe Gamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buying me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.